Okay, so we are back for another day of sports betting, and in this video I'm going to share with you 3 official plays and a massive long shot bet at the end of the video that has 175 to 1 odds, meaning if you put £1, €1, $1 on this bet, you get 175 back in return, with educated guesses as well. And we came really close, a few videos away from hitting one of these long shots. We actually came 1 goal away, so it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. But we're going to be looking for value in the League Cup, in the English League Cup, and we're going to be looking at the Brentford and Sheffield game. So I've got 2 plays in the Brentford and Sheffield game, and I'm going to be sharing with you a bet in regards to Tottenham's under 21s, and we're going to be adding a section from the Southampton and Stoke game. I'm not really going to speak too much on that bet, you will see it in the video in just a moment. I'm going to be speaking in regards to the lines that we're looking at in the Brentford vs Sheffield Wednesday game. So as you can see below me, we've been on really good form this season. We're up a really nice amount of units considering the time of the year. The road to 100 units now begins. Hopefully we can hit over 100 units by Christmas. What I'm going to do just before I get into today's bets, I do this on every video, and I recap yesterday's video. So just 1 play sent out in the Blackpool game. Unfortunately, we took a little L. We missed it by 1 corner. We fired on the NBA tonight. I know it's completely irrelevant, but I had 5 plays in the NBA and we won 4 and lost 1, so we absolutely cashed in the NBA. But let's move on to the purpose of this video. So as you can see below me now, the bets popping up. So we've got Brentford vs Sheffield, bet builder, Brentford to win, match goal range between 1 and 5, under 3 cards in the first half, and we're taking a high under on the corners, under 16 corners. I recommend to put 2 units down on that bet. And then the next bet, very simple, only 2 sections in total, but I recommend to put 1 unit down on this bet. So we've got over 5 corners for Brentford and most shots to be Brentford. And then the play in the Tottenham Hotspur under 21s game, and then we're going to be adding a section from Stoke and Southampton. I recommend to only put 1 unit on this bet. So we've got over 2.5 goals. And then in the Southampton vs Stoke game, over 0 goals, under 3 cards in the first half, and under 3 corners in the first 10 minutes. But let's take a little deeper dive, a deeper look into the lines that we're going to be running on this Brentford and Sheffield Wednesday game. So we're taking a match result to be Brentford. They showcase a very imposing 80% win rate on home turf. They are at home today, with a lot of attack and intent coming with a lot of volume. The visitors, Sheffield Wednesday, though, they have a modest win race stat of 50%. The odds are really big from to pull off a surprise victory, mind, of 8.5. 84% in regards to the under 4.5 goals. Just keep that in mind. Suggesting it could be a game crossed with goals though, because the odds do favour over 2.5 goals, favoured at 1.57. So there will be volume. With the metrics, if you look deeper into the metrics and the stats in between these 2 teams, it kind of tilting towards Brentford, backed by having a clean sheet. I believe the odds for them to have a clean sheet are very high. So we are going to see goals in this game for sure, but I'd be surprised if Sheffield could get a goal playing away at Brentford today. Now when we take a little look at their past games, for example, Brentford's three out of their past 5 games have all came between the 1 to 5 goal ratio, and all of Sheffield's last 5 games have seen quite a low number of goals, so between 1 and 5. Bear in mind, Brentford's playing in the Premier League, Sheffield playing in the Championship. Under 3 cards in the first half, I really do like this. The total cards for this match has a projected line of 3.8, and that's over the entire 90 minutes. So for example, the first cards average when putting these two teams together 0.4, so you could possibly take the under 2 cards, but just to stay on the safe side, we've kind of just diluted this play and taken it under 3 corners in the first 10 minutes. When looking at the volume from both of these teams, it kind of goes up from the 35th minute onwards. Not saying that it won't be volume earlier on in this game, this is League Cup, but I'd be very surprised if Brentford were to get over 3 corners in the first 10 minutes. I can't really see Sheffield putting the pressure on them that deep or that far up the pitch to possibly get a corner. They might get lucky, but I just can't see Brentford or Sheffield going over that line when looking at the metrics between these two teams. Of course, taking the over in the corners mind though, over 5 corners for Brentford, and the reason for that, Brentford are averaging over 6 corners 89%. That's games involving their opponent's mind, but I do really like that statistic. There will be corners in this game, I just can't see it going over 16. Over 13 has an average of 26%. So we're playing with really good hit ratio percentages today. I do like the look of the ACCA, so the over 5 and most shots to be Brentford. When looking at the XG between these two teams, Brentford are just well ahead again, and that's playing in the Premier League as well, so they're playing against tougher opposition, of course. So you could possibly put 2 to 3 units on that play, but 2 units on the bet builder and then 1 unit on the Brentford and Sheffield ACCA, and then 1 unit on the Tottenham Hotspur under 21s game, followed with an added section from Southampton and Stoke. As you could see on the video right now, that is the long shot bet builder that I'm going to be sticking 0.1 unit on, so it's just for a bit of fun. If this comes in, be insane, 175 to 1. But like I said, at last long shot we only missed out on 1 goal, and that was in the Aston Villa game. We had over 2.5 goals, landed on 2 goals. Everything else on that bet came in. If you scroll down a few videos, you'll be able to see that video. But yeah, hoping for a profitable day. Try and get as close to 90 units as possible as soon as possible. If you could subscribe, I would appreciate it. Fairly new to creating content. If you liked the video, please like the video. Other than that, hope you all have a great day.